want to share with you a real life example to bring all of this home. So there was a time in my life when I was living in Holland and I was going through a depression. There was this dream that I had. I had a dream to learn to surf. I had a dream to live somewhere in the tropics and to live a more free life and to wake up every morning and to be able to just wear airy clothing, not multiple layers, right? And to just be able to surf in warm water and even to learn how to surf and to become good at it. And because it just felt like it was something so fun to me, especially when I was going through depression, it felt like, wow, it just feels like the opposite of how I'm feeling right now, right? So at some point in my life, I had to make a decision that if I really wanted that to happen, I needed to shift myself. And I shifted gradually. It wasn't a quick thing, but there were a couple things that I needed to change. Firstly, I needed to make this internal shift. So if I wanted to really learn to surf and if I really wanted to live in a different location, then first of all, I needed to say, okay, what is keeping me stuck currently? What is making me unhappy right now that keeps me in the situation that I'm in? And so I needed to look at my mental health. I needed to look at taking off the pressure and doing things that felt good to my heart, not so much to my conditioning, what I was conditioned to believe and what I was conditioned to accomplish in life. And so I gave myself the space to explore and allow and discover within myself and in life what felt good to me so that I would be happier. And then also a couple of things that I really needed to do, and sometimes it's something really physical that you need to change, right, is changing location. If I wanted to be in the tropics, I needed to get my butt into the tropics, and how could I do that was to first save money. So I needed to find a job so that I could buy that ticket and go to another country to realize the dream of learning to surf. So then I moved to another country and there I started to learn to surf, and it was really amazing and enjoyable, and I was feeling all these emotions of freedom, and I started to shift my life. So in order to be the person who could surf and who would wake up every single day being happy where I was and how I was feeling inside, I needed to make a physical shift, and I also needed to make an internal shift. Over the years, I've been able to really learn to surf, and I do live most of the time of the year in tropics. In order to create that lifestyle, I also needed to shift and release a lot of programming that I was taught when I was younger.